Alright, hello everyone. This time in Samurai Warriors 2, I'll be playing as Toshiie, who was added with the Xtreme Legends expansion. He's the main character of Xtreme Legends, so keeping with the running theme of playing all the people that have been on the bots art, I'm playing Toshiie next.
I'm heading up in the world.
Yeah, definitely not an expert. Let's stick to hard.
My lord! Imagawa is here! His army numbers 40,000.
Our lord has made his wishes clear. We must go forth.
We can't do it! Why would we fight? They outnumber us 10 to 1. It's suicide! Has Lord Nobunaga even told you anything? If we're just going out there to get slaughtered, then—
Remember who it is that you are! Toshiie, what kind of man are you?
a warrior.
A warrior does not question why. All that we should desire is death in battle.
You're right as always, old man. We'll show them all why they call you the Devil Shibata! Ah!
Notice that Katsuie just lightly punched Toshiie through his armor, and that made him recoil.
In the spring of 1560, Yoshimoto Imagawa, the most powerful warlord of the Tokaido region, set forth from Suruga with a great army, heading for the capital, Kyoto. Their path took them through the territory of the Oda. Yoshimoto had long desired this land as part of his dreams of territorial expansion. The Oda army numbered barely a tenth of the mighty forces of the Imagawa. The Oda appeared doomed by Yoshimoto's ambition. The officers of the Oda army set forth, fully realizing the enormity of the task which faced them. Among their number were the battle-scarred Katsuie Shibata and the young man who revered him as mentor, Toshiie Maeda.
With Katsuie covering my back, there's no way past my spears. Chapter 1. Battle of Okehazama. I'll show the world how the Devil Shibata's army fights!
Yeah, I hadn't actually realized before now the narrator appears to have a different voice. This weapon doesn't have an element, but it does have the better stats. I guess I'll stick with it for now. I need to remember to go to the shop after this. Yeah, let's finally use one of these gold guys. Let's go with Joe and Takahashi. Xtreme Legends has a bunch of unique content, such as the Battle of Okehazama. We'll see a lot of battles we won't see for most of the game. And I'm playing the other characters. And Toshiie has a normal moveset.
I hope Lord Nobunaga has a plan. We're going to need something to overcome these numbers.
Think who you're talking about, Toshiie. Of course he has a plan. Okay, Hazama is protected by overhanging cliffs, which will make the enemy think they're safe. Which is just how we want them when we hit them with an ambush from the north.
But against such a huge army, we just end up on the wrong end of a counterattack.
Which is why we have to pick off their front lines before we strike. If we weaken their units attacking the garrisons, they'll be forced to provide backup from their main force.
If you say so. But how are we going to spring an ambush from a cliff anyway? There's no way to get an ambush unit down there.
Just leave that to me. You worry about picking off their vanguard units, all right? And remember, don't get too excited. If you get ahead of yourself, they'll smell a rat.
The way is clear before us. Motonobu Okabe is quaking within Narumi Castle. Make him pay for his cowardice.
And if we take Narumi Castle, we'll be able to draw more numbers away from their main force.
Do not poke the hornet's nest. If we attack Nakajima Garrison, our ambush will be ruined. Leave it. We must
Hopefully
hurry to
attacking
break
that one
their
didn't ruin
forces.
everything.
Pull their main force to the frontline garrisons.
Isn't that the playable guy in Samurai Warriors 5?
Yoshi was right. We'll want to do the same with the other garrisons.
Wipe out the vermin attacking Washizu and Marune garrisons.
Yoshimoto won't like it one bit if we stop those garrisons from falling. And he'll probably be vain enough to send more troops to take them down. Just like we want.
Toshiie! Hidetoshi needs assistance. Hurry to Washizu garrison. Katsuie, deploy to Marune garrison. Morishige is in danger of losing it.
Yes, my lord.
A lot of talking goes on here, though I do really like Nobunaga just directly commanding his army.
Look out! Here I come! Notch that one up to me!
It appears you are of some use to me.
Notch that one up to me!
I bow to your skills.
Notch that one up to me!
An exceptional warrior.
I dare you to try to take my head! Notch that one up to
I like how only the Imagawa officers are in hyper mode. The Tokugawa ones don't seem to be.
Notch that one up to me!
An exceptional warrior.
I'm making a name for myself! Narumi Castle has fallen? Send more men! I want it back immediately! What do you mean Washizu Garrison is not ours yet? Well, I have men to spare. Send another unit and take it down. How is our siege of Marune Garrison going? All fine, I assume? What? All lost? Very well. Just send in some more men until it is in our hands.
Am I playing on expert? Yeah, no.
Excellent. Is that so? The monkey will return shortly. I will meet him at Zenshoji Garrison.
I'm the Devil Shibata's prodigal son. That's right, you should be scared. If you value your life, run away now! Look out! Here I come!
not about eliminating a fool like Yoshimoto. This is a test. A test to see whether the land needs Nobunaga.
Well, this all seems to be going very well. How about we take a rest? Wake me up when it's time for me to march to glorious victory, will you?
Understood, my lord. Rest well.
Look out! Here I come! Notch that one up to me!
Come, Toshiie. Do not let up yet.
Come on, old man. Let's show the world how the Devil Shibata's army fights!
Simply concentrate on the enemy in front of you. That is war. Do that, and you will be doing me proud.
Notch that one up to me!
An exceptional warrior.
I dare to try to take my head. Here they come. Lord Nobunaga is a genius. Their main defense is so thin, our ambush will be easy as you like. Notch that one up to me!
Come, Toshiie. Do not let up yet. Yoshimoto is blinded by his arrogance. A man who relies on numbers alone can never rule. This battlefield and the land itself seems destined to follow my lord's plans.
I know how Ieyasu's mind works. As soon as he realizes resistance is futile, he will defect.
Okay, so now I take the garrison. Nobunaga's heading for it, so it should be fine.
Lord Nobunaga, I have returned. With good news, as always. I found this little guy. He knows this place like the back of his hand.
Come, sir.
Hello, peasant man.
Follow me, if you please.
Notch that one up to me!
An exceptional warrior.
Hideyoshi, I owe you one. I was reluctant to fight until you explained Lord Nobunaga's plan to me.
Well, I believe in communication. It's the way of the future. The strong, silent type have had their day.
What's that meant to mean? Are you talking about Katsuie?
Toshiie, I'm on my way up in the world. If you want, I can take you with me.
Thanks, but I'll pass. I owe everything I am to Katsuie. He's earned my service.
Today, Owari welcomes a new lord. Come, comrades, fight for the Imagawa, and you won't regret it.
I'm making a name for myself. If you're too scared to face the Devil Shibata, then head my way. I'll send you to hell a little more gently.
Toshiie has a nice horse moveset, attacking from both sides. So he doesn't swing quite as fast as a result. Are you gonna move, peasant? Literally the entire army is waiting for you. There you go. Battle has a ton of dialogue. I'm not having much of a chance to speak because of it. I'm pretty sure Hanzo's about to ambush us. Hanzo doesn't have any new lines for Xtreme Legends, so he's one of the characters they just reuse lines for. There he is.
So, you have smelled out our little ambush, have you? I expected nothing less from you.
Unfortunately for Hanzo, he is completely surrounded and has no chance.
Your impulse shall be your undoing.
You got it! Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Failure.
Landing right on top of Yoshimoto.
Ah, an ambush.
I think now would be a good time to slip across to the other side. Lord Nobunaga, I am in your service.
Good call, Ieyasu.
Impudent rabble. Run away before you get hurt.
What intro animation was that?
Try to take my...
Just sort of pranced around a bit.
Notch that one up to me.
Remember, slow and steady wins the race.
Yoshimoto, can you not see that history has decided your fate?
Are you suggesting that I leave?
Here I come!
Yoshimoto, you're all mine. Do not underestimate me. I did not become a leader through Kimari alone. Notch that one up to me.
Come, Toshiie. Do not let up yet.
You fiend! Have you no regard for my standing? Do you wish to spit in the face of the traditions that have made us who we are?
Precisely.
Nobunaga's just like, yeah.
I'm making a name for myself. Has anyone got what it takes?
I'm gonna leave Yoshimoto alone for right now. So I can re-kill all these officers.
It appears you are of some use to me.
I believe the Imagawa generates actually respawn until you trigger the ambush.
Look out! Here I come!
Yeah, Toshiie has a pretty solid moveset.
That's the way,
I think normal
Toshiie.
movesets are generally are just good in general, but he stands out a bit more. Got good range, decent attack speed, and his R1X is just a flat-out attack buff. Nothing wrong with it.
That one up to me.
Good job. But there's still more work to be done.
The benefit of having his sword and two spear moveset, and that he can attack fast with the sword, and he can have range when he uses his spears for charge attacks. Like that running attack. It's great for crowds. See if Ieyasu says anything when I approach him. I'm already down here next to him. Didn't think so. Oh yeah, and his R1 and Y, or triangle, calls the horse. One of 3 characters that can do that. They've actually dealt some damage to Yoshimoto.
I know the tragedy of being a genius before my time. Notch that one up to me. If only it would rain and wash this all away.
That would merely be a sign that the heavens too desire your demise.
The day will come when karma will find you, and you too will suffer a miserable death.
I cannot wait.
We won. Did you see that? Did you see the might of the Devil Shibata's army? That's the way the Devil Shibata's army fights.
But apparently neither Yoshimoto nor Nobunaga was aware it was raining. Like, right now during that conversation. Right, see if I can fit him up with a weapon that has an element. I don't think I've used an ice element weapon yet, have I? I guess this will do. Luck and speed. Oh well. I could go with fire. Let's see what this one becomes. Nothing great. Fine, this will have less attack, but I do like having an element.
Looks like we can close early today.
Alright, treat from Kanagasaki. This battle's in the base game.
The true ally of the Azai is the Asakura. In the name of honor, we will attack the Oda! The Azai have betrayed us! Retreat! Retreat!
The Oda had secured a famous victory at Okehazama, consigning the Imagawa to ruin. Nobunaga Oda proceeded to take full advantage of this momentum by marching upon Kyoto, whereafter he brought the entire region under his control. Nobunaga's ambition unleashed, he marched upon Echizen to eliminate the Asakura. However, he soon found himself facing a new enemy. His sister's husband, Nagamasa Azai, had turned his back on Nobunaga to honor his ties to the Asakura. To avoid being surrounded, Nobunaga ordered an immediate withdrawal. This left his rear guard, led by Hideyoshi Hashiba and Toshiie Maeda, to face almost certain death.
Certain death? Ha! This is a chance to make a name for myself.
Chapter 2. Retreat from Kanagasaki. I'll show the world how the Devil Shibata's army fights!
Someone said to play Warriors Urge 2. I'm gonna get around to it. There's no reason to think I won't. Warriors Urge 1 is going to be next after this game. Right, need to actually switch weapons. And for this battle, we have to win by Nobunaga reaching the escape point. Can't just rush a commander. I guess this is sort of like the Samurai Warriors Changban, huh?
So you would turn your back on honor and betray me, Nagamasa. Come then. I knew that my army would prevail. We must return to the capital. Rear guard, I am counting on you to keep us alive.
I am Toshiie Maeda, loyal to the Devil Shibata. If you value your life, run away now! Notch that one up to me!
You are well versed in combat.
Notch that one up to me!
An exceptional warrior.
Save a little bit of time by calling the horse to me.
Then our promotions are guaranteed. But you can't enjoy wealth if you die earning it, folks. So stay alive, all right?
It's about time. Where have you been? Don't let Nobunaga get away.
Do you fear what might happen if you let me escape? Come and stop me, if you can.
I shall be your opponent.
Notch that one up to me!
After my previous experience with expert mode, I'm just terrified of dash attacks now.
Notch that one up to me!
An exceptional warrior.
Toshiie, you have to keep the enemy busy long enough for Lord Nobunaga to escape.
Keep them busy? How are we even supposed to keep ourselves alive?
I'll tell you how, Toshiie. By concentrating on the enemy in front of you.
That is war. I'm with you now, monkey.
Without Lord Nobunaga, it is doubtful that this chaos will ever end. Therefore, I must protect him no matter what the cost.
I'm making a name for myself.
Guess there's no reason not to go after the Asakura right now. That there's a mission for it.
Look out! Here I come! They're trying to take my head. Look out! Here I come!
Toshie's Muso deals like pretty high damage, but it juggles the enemy up into the air. And once they start being juggled and getting outside of his range, it starts to deal way less damage.
It appears you are some use to me.
It actually makes ice a pretty good element for him, if you can freeze someone and then do his Muso right after.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
I'm making a name for myself.
Now, when is Azai going to make his move?
Actually, I did. But congratulations on stopping me, I'm sure.
Yay!
Okay.
Needs my help.
I get the feeling that was an issue with them reusing lines.
Lighting this battlefield up. I'm simply putting the Devil Shibata's lessons into practice, cutting down the enemy in front of me.
That's the way, man. I'm sure he's proud of you.
Not disappointing. Notch that one up to me.
An exceptional warrior.
Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
I'm seeing the cat catching up to the "actually I did" line.
Here I am, my lord. Others may make excuses, but I'm never too busy to help out Lord Nobunaga.
I imagine like whatever line that originally was in Japanese was able to work in that situation.
I'm making a name for myself. All you have to do is focus on the enemy in front of you.
So, fate is still in need of Nobunaga after all.
Just hear the lightsaber sound from Nobunaga fighting near me.
Notch that one up to me.
I shall take note of your ability.
The Devil Shibata taught me that is how to win a war.
Ah, but you are the one putting it into practice. Take some credit, my boy. Now let's get Lord Nobunaga to safety.
I am so glad Nobunaga does not fight every single peon. He does in this stage in Samurai Warriors 3, and that makes it 10 times more infuriating.
Did you really think that such a petty obstacle would be enough to stop me?
Look out! Here I come! Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Notch that one up to me.
You are well versed in combat.
It's only a matter of time before Lord Nagamasa arrives. Your days are numbered, Nobunaga.
Hideyoshi, I've never enjoyed battle as much as I do when I'm with you.
Toshiie, I could use a man like you. How would you feel about fighting for me for a while?
I'm making a name for myself. Forward! Cut off the Oda retreat!
Brother.
Let's go ahead and deal with Nagamasa now.
You must be Nagamasa. Treachery finds punishment at the end of my spears.
I'm afraid I have no choice but to fight you.
The spear of loyalty does not bend.
I will not waver. I am the wife of Lord Nagamasa. If that means that I must face the Oda, so be it.
You're torn between your head and your heart, and I feel for you, I do. But once you've made a decision to honor the ties of loyalty, you have to believe in it. A man without conviction is no man at all. Not that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie.
Oichi, the life of a warrior is governed by the rules of loyalty. Your husband has to honor those, no matter how hard that is for you to take. Honor him by not throwing your life away. Notch that one up to me!
Nice of Toshiie to get that out now, because I'm pretty sure we don't have Odani with him.
I'm making a name for myself!
The enemy flocks to battle like rats to a corpse.
Look out! Here I come! Test your skill against my experience.
Notch that one up to me!
You are well versed in combat.
Oh, he's fighting the reserve captain. That's why he hasn't left yet. It's odd he'll ignore the peons, but not reserve captains.
Listen, there's something I need to get off my chest. Katsuie, he's a stubborn old fool. But I can't betray him. He's like family to me. So you see, what I'm saying is...
I get where you're coming from. You're a loyal man, and in the end, your loyalties lie with him. That's not a problem. But for now, I need your help, Toshiie.
That's the way the Devil Shibata's army fights!
I forgot we had Battle of Osaka Bay. Go out to the shop for a second.
Welcome. Please, take your time.
Yeah, L Mill fits. That's what I was looking for.
Looks like we...
The inspired leadership of Toshiie Maeda had rescued Nobunaga from his deepest crisis yet. Regrouping at Gifu, he then claimed victory over the Azai-Asakura alliance at Anegawa. Having reasserted his dominance over the region, Nobunaga sought to eliminate all dissenting factions. He sent Hideyoshi Hashiba as the leader of this strike force. Toshiie Maeda decided that if he wanted to make a name for himself, the best policy was to follow this rising young star.
To repay Katsuie, I have to make a name for myself under Hideyoshi. Chapter 3, Battle of Osaka Bay. I'll show the world how the Devil Shibata's army fights! Why can't you be happy for me? What's the big problem? This is my chance! Hideyoshi's on the rise, and I can make a name for myself under him. Then I can repay you for all you've done for me!
If that's what you think, then that is fine. I have no intention of changing.
Come on. You're like a fossil, old man. This is why Hideyoshi's left you behind! That's it. You're jealous. It's just envy. Hideyoshi's outdone you. He's climbed the ladder. Yes, and you can't stand it. That's why... Why? I'm leaving.
My time is ending.
I don't really like you see Katsuie just punch himself in the head slightly after that. Immediately regretted actually hitting Toshiie. I do love their interaction in this game, the whole relationship they have. Battle's also in the game normally, which I guess is why Toshiie is just at the bottom now, as opposed to like being further up the list like most characters are.
Toshiie, I'm afraid I'm putting you on defense today.
I won't let anyone get within shouting distance of Lord Nobunaga.
We must hold strong until the Allied ships arrive.
Now you'll taste our wrath too!
Yeah, that was really wrathful, peasant. What do I think about Samurai Warriors 5? I don't really like it. I have like a whole stream and I recorded every battle. And I shared my thoughts in those videos.
All right, press the attack and head for the enemy main camp.
Continue waiting for the Allied ship. When the time comes, we will sink the enemy to a watery grave.
So, I hear you had a, how shall I put it, slight disagreement with Lord Shibata?
Yeah, you could say that. He doesn't want me working. You think?
You ought to give the old man some credit. He knows you, and he knows me. He's not the jealous type.
Look out! Here I come! Notch that one up to me!
It appears you are of some use to me.
Test your skill against my experience.
I need help! Now!
Notch that one up to me!
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Keep it coming. Fellow Seika, use the ships to cross over and attack the enemy. I shall be your opponent.
Notch that one up to me!
An exceptional warrior.
Notch that one up to me!
We shall all follow your example.
Look out! Here I come!
Our provisions have arrived at last. Make sure that they reach their destination. Thank you. Shall not forget this.
Notch that one up
Which
to
Samurai
me.
Warriors is my favorite? This one. I really like Samurai Warriors too.
Warrior.
knows that people move history, and history moves people. I think he wanted to make sure you knew the implications of your actions, that's all. Implications? What do you mean? I mean, we're all allies here, right? Of course, of course. At least, we are as long as Lord Nobunaga's around.
Look out! Here I come!
Hideyoshi just steadily hinting towards what he's planning.
Notch that one up to me.
We shall all follow your example.
Mitsuhide, do you understand the true reason I continue to fight?
Yes, my lord. To build a world where fighting is no longer necessary.
You are welcome to believe that.
I thank you for your help.
If we take down the supply lines, then the battle will be over in a flash with very little blood. Toshiie! Stop!
There's been a lot of blood already.
Chance to claim glory.
Notch that one up to me.
Oh, so you gave me that mission when he's like right next to it.
Look out! Here I come!
I'm making a name for myself.
I dare you to try to take my head.
So wow, Terremoto himself was delivering the supplies.
Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path. Ah, buddy, you are the one putting it into practice. Take some credit, my boy.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, it wasn't much of an ambush. All you really did was close the doors.
An exceptional warrior.
There was probably a mission for breaking out of there, but I'm pretty sure I killed him too quickly. Favorite character in Samurai Warriors? Kotaro.
Fighting for Hideyoshi is the only way to get noticed around here. I'll earn a name for myself and make Katsuie proud. Notch that one up to me.
With his hat times 2 and his own attack buff, Toshiie deals a ton of damage.
Can't take much more of this.
Where did that giant ship come from?
This warship is invincible. Give up your pointless resistance.
Time has come. All units, obliterate the enemy main camp.
You would actually think you would notice ships of that size approaching, you know?
Notch that one up to me.
You are well versed in combat.
It's useless to keep fighting. Leave the rest of us. Fall back.
You're too late. They shall all be killed.
I can't remember if a quest triggers from going down here or not. Mission, not a quest, this is an RPG. Do I think Lubu is stronger than Tadakatsu and Keiji? Yeah. Toshiie is like, hell yeah, genocide.
I shall be your opponent. Can't take much more.
Notch that one up to me.
Now that I've said hell yeah genocide on stream, people can use that line for anything they want now.
I need help.
Probably shouldn't have said that out loud.
Not disappoint me. Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
I'm making a name for myself.
Does ice ignore enemy guard in this game? I hadn't noticed. I hardly ever use it.
I'm just doing my job. Sorry.
I'll come back for you. There's one more officer left.
I think you look like a pretty decent first scalp.
You're not trying to tell me this is your first battle, are you?
My first as a member of Hideyoshi's army.
Oh, so you're with my old pal Hideyoshi then.
I be your opponent.
Luigi just contemplating if he wants to go for a headshot or not.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
What do I think Lubu is stronger than Tadakatsu? I just sort of always took it as like it takes Tadakatsu and Keiji to equal Lubu, considering Keiji has a unique horse and Tadakatsu has a unique theme. Whereas Lubu just gets both. There's probably some examples in Warrior's Urge as well, if I bothered to think of them.
I'm not beaten. I'm just going for a little walk.
If I recall correctly, I think Lubu ends up surviving, like, the Hydra all the way until, like,
You beat me today, but I'll
as
get
far
you
as
sooner
when
or
the
later.
timeline starts at the prologue. Whereas Tadakatsu gets killed by it way earlier on.
Shibata's army fights.
Nice, I got the master skill. Annexation of Shikoku. This is another unique battle.
Welcome. Please take your time.
Just take the attack strength increase. Let's see. And yes, more elemental effects. Took the time to equip the
Looks like
ice element. I want to see it actually in practice.
Victory at Osaka Bay inspired Nobunaga to expand his territory still further. However, the rise of Motochika Chosokabe in Shikoku posed a potential threat to his dreams. Nobunaga decided to move upon Shikoku. He dispatched his most trusted retainers, Hideyoshi Hashiba and Toshiie Maeda. The two men entrusted with this mission set up camp and began plotting the downfall of the Chosokabe. Before they could strike, however, an urgent message was delivered to their camp.
I'll prove my loyalty to the Oda. Hey, what's the matter? Chapter 4, Annexation of Shikoku. I'll show the world how the Devil Shibata's army fights. How could this happen? Hideyoshi, we have to go back to our lord at once.
No, We'll handle the enemy in front of us first. Then we'll deal with Mitsuhide. With Nobunaga dead, I'll be the one taking over.
You... What are you planning?
You gotta keep your eyes open. Lord Nobunaga's dead. We have to face it. And... we have to face the consequences of that, like it or not. Not just me, you do too.
I have always been loyal. Loyalty is the one thing I've prized. I can't believe what I'm hearing you say. I thought we were friends. Seems like you're happy he's gone.
Well, what can I say? You can't fight history. Now is our time. This is our chance. I'll do anything I have to take it.
But I can't just...
Don't look away, Toshiie.
The punch really comes out of nowhere. Feels a bit uncalled for, Hideyoshi. Weapon acquisition. Swiftly complete all missions. Alright, at least it's simple. So I might get his fourth weapon here. Someone asking who was hotter between Lubu and Tadagatsu. Lubu, definitely. I mean, come on, would you prefer the pheasant headdress or the antlers? Oh yeah, we finally get to see Motochika now. He only appears in Xtreme Legend stages, so we won't see much of him.
Look out! Here I come! Looks like we're the first ones here. I guess that means we have to secure the coast for the rest of our...
Literally the first thing we hear is a generic intro line.
If the enemy desires to land, then I shall make it so they cannot. Still, there's something different about the enemy this time.
God, I love Motochika's voice in this game. Sounds so good.
Forge your own path.
Hideyoshi, how do you stay so calm at a time like this? I remember now. You said something like, as long as Nobunaga is around. You...
Open your eyes, Toshiie. Concentrate on the enemy in front of you. After all, that is war, right?
Yes. I just have to focus on the enemy in front of me. And that will make him proud.
I guess that means we have to secure the coast for the rest of our army.
We've shown them more than enough courtesy already. Central unit, move to the coast and turn away any more prospective visitors.
If I could choose to have anyone's voice, like change my voice with anyone else, it's gonna be Motochika's.
To witness you in battle.
I'm here to help, but you probably don't need me against such rabble.
Immediately with the insults.
Notch that one up to me.
You're even greater than I imagined.
Look out! Here I come!
Notch that one up to me.
Oh, I got the Mats Muso thing now. Now Toshie's Muso just shoots freaking laser beams.
Notch that one up to me. That's the way.
Where are they coming from?
Forge your own path. Now that we're all here, let's treat them to a full onslaught.
I shall be your
Well, thank you for saying my voice already sounds good, Pedro.
Mori? But what are they doing here?
Haven't I told you already? You can't trust anyone. These guys are in cahoots.
Cahoots.
That one up to me.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
I'm making a name for myself.
Open fire. Let's see if these invaders have the courage to match their audacity.
Stop the enemy from firing.
One thing I worry about with missions like this to get the fourth weapon, I may be completing the missions too quickly. And if the mission like doesn't pop first before I do the objective, then it doesn't count. And I will not get the weapon, even if I do everything right.
Look out! Here I come! Look out! Here I come!
Notch that one up to me.
Even greater than I imagined.
Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
You guys already speak Spanish a ton. Now I look over and the stream is and the chat is speaking French. How many languages do you guys know?
Notch that one up to me.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Nice being able to call your horse.
I'm making a name for myself.
Let's turn that ship into scrap metal. Fire!
Was something supposed to happen after he said fire?
Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
I be your opponent.
Okay, it just took a while. Really bombed the shit out of it, though.
Notch that one up to me.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
I dare you to try to take my head.
And the lasers really makes his attacks a lot stronger when he's using his Muso. And it looks like I got the weapon.
Even greater than I imagined.
I'm so glad it like makes it a mission so you can see it on the map. In so many Warriors games, it'll just be like, hey, you got the weapon. It'll show it once, and then you just have to pray you don't forget it.
Let's see how they like this. Fire!
Our enemies join us. This bodes of a great change. Perhaps the grip of the Oda is weakening. Coordinate with our allies and push the front line forward. Yan Kokoji, it will be your task to claim the monkey's head.
Test your skill against my experience. Look out! Here I come! Test your skill against my experience.
Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie.
His Muso is really fun now.
Forge your own path.
Notch that one up to me.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Notch that one up to me!
I am proud to witness you in battle.
Hideyoshi needs help again. I suppose I'm the only one capable of providing it.
Notch that one up to me!
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
I'm making a name for myself!
I shall be your opponent.
Since when did I say you could start helping me?
Man, the disrespect. It's like you can't breathe a word to someone without an insult being attached to it.
That one up to me!
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
I be your opponent.
I am not worthy of such attention.
I thank you for your help.
But see, the difference between, like, Mitsunari saying that type of stuff and Musashi saying that type of stuff is I know Mitsunari, like, means well in the end. Just how he talks. Musashi's just literally full of himself, kind of an asshole.
Do not disappoint me!
I hear your lord is no longer with us. My sympathies.
Oh, I didn't think you just rushed me.
So it's true. And all that's left are weaklings like yourself, too afraid to look the future in the eye.
You shut your mouth! What do you know of me? I'll show you fear. Let's see you look your future in the eye. All you'll see is your demise at the hands of the Devil Shibata's army. Do not
Look at this fancy ornate box. And now it's gone. Oh yeah, Nobuchika kind of stands out in that he has a different voice type for his generic model. Like he's got like the gruff voice when he has like a regular guy's model. I don't know the proper naming for all of them.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
notch that one up to me.
You're even greater than I imagined.
Yeah, ice is really good for Toshiie. Just being able to set up the Muso like that. Ah, he hit me on the way down. There we go, got him. He's running all over the place there.
You are an emotional creature, but you are not weak.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm making a name for myself. Notch that one up to me.
And that'll wrap this up. Come on, Toshiie, let's go. We have a score to settle with Mitsuhide.
Hideyoshi, is there no other way?
You know this has to be done.
Katsuie, please, tell me what to do.
Oh yeah, sometimes during Xtreme Legends, they change the victory animation, which is a nice little touch. I believe it only happens for Xtreme Legends characters. And yes, I do agree, Toshie's voice acting is very good in this game. He gets very emotional. I almost discarded this, and I actually want to keep it. Dragon's Bite. And it has good attack boost. Unfortunately, it's fire element, but oh well.
After suppressing the resistance in Shikoku, Toshiie and Hideyoshi returned to the mainland, where they claimed the head of their lord's betrayer, Mitsuhide Akechi. Their victory in Shikoku had ensured that Hideyoshi would be recognized as Nobunaga's rightful heir. But while momentum favored Hideyoshi, there remained one man who refused to bow before him. Katsuie Shibata moved his forces to Shizugatake for the showdown with Hideyoshi that had now become unavoidable. On the eve of this decisive battle, Toshiie ran through the rain, across the drawn battle lines. He owed it to Katsuie, a man he revered as a father figure, to try to convince him one last time.
How could this happen? What am I supposed to do? Chapter 5. Battle of Shizugatake. I can't. I won't just let you die. Open up! Please! If you want me to choose between you and Hideyoshi, then I choose you! I'm a loyal man. I'll always be loyal to you! So please, let me in!
Leave me.
What are you talking about? We've always fought together. What's so different now? What's changed? Tell me!
The era. When our great lord was turned against. It signaled the end of an era. And if history demands that my life must be forfeited as well, then so be it.
Hideyoshi told me that I mustn't look away. I came here tonight because I wanted to. No one made me do it. I only worked under Hideyoshi because I wanted you to be proud of me. I wanted you to see that I was a warrior now. That's the reason why. I feel no different now. I don't care if an era has ended. I'm talking about me and about you. That's why. That's why even if I have to look away, Are you listening to me? Answer me, old man! Please, answer me now! Please.
But in the end, Toshiie, you cannot ignore what history demands.
Well, that was sad. Alright, I believe the stage is available in the base game, but I think it plays out pretty differently for Toshiie's version. And I really like that scene. I think it's very powerful.
We will seize the east, then begin a full-scale assault. The Central Forces must concentrate on defense. Enemy will not sit idly by.
Toshiie, I'm counting on you to attack from the west. Knock that one up to me. That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
I think it's a bit late to be talking about forging his own path. And I don't think Toshiie wants to hear it right now.
Central Forces, advance.
Just deal with the enemy in front of you, and it will all be fine. I remember it like it was yesterday. You taught me to fight. You made me who I am. And now we're fighting each other? Katsuie, it breaks my heart.
Look out! Here I come!
that emotional speech and then just, look out, here I come!
Notch that one up to me.
A respectable showing, comparatively speaking, of course.
Notch that one up to me. That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Lasers!
Thank you. I shall not forget this.
Notch that one up to me.
Good will always triumph over evil.
Yeah, thanks for your input, Nene.
Notch that one up to me. That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
We need to take down all 4 of their garrisons.
Look out! Here I come!
I'm making a name for myself. Notch that one up to me.
Good will always triumph over evil.
Look out! Here I come!
Toshiie looks like a Power Ranger with the 4th weapon. I can kind of see it. Because they are overly big and, like, don't look like the real, you know?
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
They look like they're made of cardboard. Though if you really want to see, like, the Power Rangers ripoff, that's going to be Naomasa in Samurai Warriors 4-2.
I shall be your opponent.
He is heavily inspired by them.
Notch that one up to me.
I am proud to witness you in battle.
I shall be your opponent. I shall be your opponent.
Now is our chance. Forgive me, Lord Hideyoshi, but I must side with the Shibata.
Guy betrays right next to the main camp.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Means I have to go all the way back.
Notch that one up to me.
Good will always triumph over evil.
I'm making a name for myself.
The enemy are vulnerable. Let us show them the ferocity of the devil Shibata.
Regroup! Regroup!
They don't have much of an army left to advance with. I kind of tore through them, though.
Must stay strong. Notch that one up to me.
Huh, that guy didn't drop any, like, EXP or gold. I guess because he was a defector? Maybe they didn't set it because he was initially an ally.
I shall be your opponent.
Do not disappoint.
Notch that one up to me.
Good will always triumph over evil.
Notch that one up to me. That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Lord Shibata is not the only one who does not recognize the Toyotomi's rule.
And the USA are here.
dare you to try to take my head? I be your opponent.
Are they here? That's what it said, didn't it? USAE army has also arrived, so is Kanagasaki here? No. Maybe it meant they're coming. Yeah, they're about to arrive, okay.
Notch that one up to me.
Good will always triumph over evil.
Notch that one up to me. That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
I shall be your opponent. You couldn't have come at a better time.
I'm still not used to seeing generic Asanori and Kiyomasa anymore.
Notch that one up to me.
Such amazing skill.
Look out! Here I come! Notch that one up to me.
Man, just combo between sword and lasers.
Comparatively speaking, of course.
I'm making a name for myself.
Not disappointed.
I shall strike down injustice on behalf of the heavens.
Nothing to say to Toshiie, Katsuie? That's a bit disappointing. To be fair, you've never met before. But they have a lot to talk about in the next stage.
Notch that one up to me. That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Muso refilled, so more lasers.
Why do you waste your skills on the side of villainy?
You'll be on this side soon enough.
Notch that one up to me.
Good will always triumph over evil.
All units prepare to march. I want Katsuie's head.
By the proud name of the Devil Shibata's army, I cannot let you pass. You do what you must. Perhaps history has no need for Lord Katsuie anymore.
I don't know about history. All I know is that I still need him. And I have to go and tell him that.
Notch that one up.
Let's kill his wife first. Go ahead and get that out of the equation.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
Perhaps it is fate that we must fight here.
You must look past me, Toshiie, to the future. I am as good as dead.
Don't say that! I don't want any future without you.
Fool, this is your time. Have the courage to accept that responsibility.
Notch that one up to me.
Good will always triumph over evil.
I don't know if cutting off that Katsuie's line was intended or not, but it works.
I know this is what you want. And in the end, you know I'll do it. Just promise me me that you won't hold anything back. I'm making a name for myself. Notch that one up to me.
That's the way, Toshiie. Forge your own path.
And now with no wife left, Katsuie only has one choice. Oh wow, actually kills her. That's just mean, Toshiie.
Toshiie, do not look away.
Notch that one up to me. Katsuie!
Most of chat is approving Toshiie killing Oichi. What's wrong with you people? Kinda funny though.
Katsuie Shibata has locked himself within the castle and set it on fire with his own hands.
Any who claim the head of this traitor will be handsomely rewarded.
Katsuie!
Toshiie! Don't look away! My death is my gift to you! See for yourself. Understand the burden that this old man has borne.
I get it! I understand! You're too strong! I'm no match for you! No match at all! That's why I need you! I'm nothing without you! Please, Katsuie!
No, my boy. You don't need anything from me anymore.
Katsuie!
This is your time. Use it well. And never forget the weight of the responsibility on your shoulders.
Okay, so some of you may have realized that Toshie's ending is altered on the 360 version for Samurai Warriors 2. I don't really know why. I guess it's some sort of censorship thing. Because, like, in the previous cutscene, they just cut to, like, a punching effect whenever Toshiie got punched by Hideyoshi or Katsuie, as opposed to letting you actually see it. And in Toshie's actual ending, he just beats the shit out of Hideyoshi, so just cut that entirely. And instead, we have like half of Katsuie's ending as Toshie's ending. It is incredibly awkward. And yeah, the PS2 version is the only way you can see that proper ending for Hideyoshi in the, or for Toshiie, in English. But I took the time to load that up, so let me try to fiddle with some stuff. I've never done this before. And see if I can get the video up, and we can watch Toshie's real ending.
Toshiie. Toshiie. It's all right. It's not all right! Ugh, it's never going to be all right again! You and your glorious rule, your history, none of it matters anymore. None of it! He's never coming back. Never! Listen to me, Hideyoshi. I won't run anymore. I won't look away anymore.
Good. That's good. This land is going to need you. We're all going to need you. To realize my dream.
Not just for me, but for Nobunaga, for the old man, for Lord Katsuie. You have to do it for all of us. You have to bear that responsibility on your little shoulders. It's gonna be heavy, far too heavy for you alone. So I'll share the burden. I'll keep an eye on you, and make sure that you don't hurt any more innocent people. That'll be my new duty. It's all I can do. So understand that this will be my way of making amends.
Okay, so yeah, that was the actual ending. Damn it, controller. Still have one more stage to play, though. The dream stage. And it is a much better ending, though it sort of works with what we saw with half of Katsuie's ending, because Katsuie's ending sort of takes place, like, immediately before Toshiie's. Yeah, I apologize for the lower quality, since I had to go back to an old PS2 video I had uploaded before. And we'll try his alternate outfit.
Heading up in the world.
Everyone reporting animal abuse.
Toshiie Maeda could scarcely believe the sight that lay before him. He had been summoned without warning by his lord, Nobunaga Oda, and told that a mock battle was to take place. Hurrying to the specified location, he found that the castle he was to lay siege to was swimming with enemy soldiers. He had no allies outside the castle walls either. Instead, the most famous generals and warlords of the age had gathered. Unsure what to think, he prepared himself for battle. After all, an order was an order.
What's going on here? Guess I just have to fight. Toshiie's dream. Tournament of Champions. I'll show the world how the Devil Shibata's army fights!
And yeah, looks like I can get Toshie's fifth weapon here. Amass as many allies as possible. So I imagine that means don't fail any of the objectives. And recruit all the yellow officers on the map. It's just complete what-if nonsense going on right here. We see Yoshimoto still alive somehow. Alright, let's go. Ah, yes.
Lord Nobunaga, what is this all about?
Do not ask questions whose answers may not please your ear.
So you mean... Yes, of course, my lord.
Build
Love this song.
yourself an army, then challenge me. I shall grant you some time. But then, the battle will commence.
I had heard that this would be worth seeing, but I never imagined anything like this. The greatest warriors of the age have all gathered in one place. You should feel honored, Toshiie. Nobunaga has issued you the ultimate challenge. My name is Kanatsugu, and I come to you to give you aid. I have been instructed not to fight for you, but to assist you as an advisor. Any enemy who falls beyond the castle walls is bound by the rules of engagement to join his conqueror. You must gather yourself an army before you test the castle gates.
Go back for the weapon. I deliberately left it behind because I'm holding his fourth and I'm currently trying to get his fifth. It could be a sixth weapon. Toshiie, the only character with a secret sixth weapon. Just handed to you. I don't know how much time I have to defeat all these guys.
The Hojo are skilled in the clandestine arts. You may find that closed doors open the band.
The gates that the Hojo follow their conqueror. They are at your service.
Ujitero, we did it, Hojo.
Teramoto is a wealthy man. It never hurts to have financial resources at your disposal.
The only way forward is to fight together.
This is all the help I can give you. Perhaps this will help your campaign.
He dropped a bunch of money back there, but I don't really care to go back and get it.
I have always suspected that Yoshimoto's buffoonery is just a cunning facade. If you were on your side, you might get to see the genius behind the mask.
The fucking Kanatsugu calling it well before Samurai Warriors 4.
You wish to make use of my leadership, I see. Very well. It may amuse me. Come now, how can you be expected to fight on an empty stomach? Eat up, eat up.
I don't need the health items he just dropped because, you know, I'm at full health.
That you have strength to match your fiery spirit. Maintain your focus. Who knows? It may even be enough. He may like to play the rebel, but Motochika is a man who honors friendship. Convince him to fight for you. You'll find he helps you out when you need it most.
I'll play for you. The land is shaped by men such as you.
You have used over half the allowed time. Be swift.
I think I'm good.
Shingen has his soldiers' utmost confidence. If he were in your ranks, the enemy would surely
I don't know why, but Toshie's outfit sort of reminds me of like a Fist of the North Star character.
Lord Kenji is a proud and powerful man. His charisma could prove an invaluable asset.
Have Nobufusu and Masakage attacking Shingen. So weird to see.
I will fight for you, as long as you don't mind winning at a canter.
Kenshin and Shingen immediately fighting each other.
You have proven yourself worthy of my aid.
Oh, I guess defeating the leader causes the other ones to just defect immediately. Alright, that was it.
You have a bright future ahead.
That got me the weapon.
Man.
The god of war smiles upon the mighty.
Your name will not be forgotten.
May your future bring you great wealth and luxury.
It is time. Commence.
Any frightened by the prospect of fighting me are free to run now. Go on, I won't hold it against you.
Riflemen, fire at will!
Bishamon then, infuse us with your divine strength.
The riflemen just give up because Kenshin was here. Also, while I prefer his Samurai Warriors 1 voice the most for Kenshin, I do think his Samurai Warriors 2 voice is the most fitting.
A pirate out of water is still a fearsome proposition.
Killing pirates doesn't really change much. They're just regular troops. They're just donned in purple. This poor guy! Look at this! I don't need to do anything. Rude. I like how my bodyguard is in there too. Oh, that was brutal, you guys. I'm impressed the game didn't lag for any of that. I guess that's a benefit of playing on 360, huh?
My father shall see that I am a worthy successor.
The Warrior series really doesn't do anything with Nobutada. To be fair, I don't think he does anything, like, in history for them to actually use him for. I think the most he can say is that he's Nobunaga's son, and that's basically it. I think Hojo killed Yoshiaki up at the top. He probably would have had a line had I managed to make it to him in time, but man, they're getting slaughtered.
We cannot let him down.
Just this freaking gang over here, just rushing everyone. Do the stage again. Yeah, no.
Fine. I'll show them how fierce I can be on my own.
Ah, no, it was, the Asakura guy that had a line. I'm pretty sure it's reused from another stage, too.
Impressive, Toshiie. You have assembled quite an army. You
It's
have
your 1,000
proven your
gold.
worth. You may enter the keep.
And now all the friends I have are leaving.
I am told that a series of tests awaits you on each floor. The true challenge begins now.
I doubt I'll lose, but just in case.
First, face the fearsome Mino Triumvirate.
Were framed as the mighty retainers of the now departed Dosan Saito, the Viper. For an opening test, this will be no easy task.
This is where the stage would be really annoying if I were playing on Expert. Dosan is dead, but Yoshimoto's alive. Yeah, this doesn't need to make any sense.
We are 5 of the famous 7 spears of Shizugatake.
They didn't afford the budget for all 7 spears.
These are men of overwhelming strength and extensive experience. Luckily, 2 of their number are missing, but even then, this will test you to the limit.
Also, apparently Shizugatake happened.
They're using dynamite? Look out!
Time is convoluted. That's all you need to know about this. And Kiyomasa just hanging in the back, not helping the other 4. But yeah, Kanatsugu did say dynamite, didn't he, when this is just gunpowder barrels. Not exactly dynamite, but still explosive. I guess it counts.
Kenji, what do you think you're doing here?
Well, thanks for the warm welcome. Anyway, you know me. I'm just here to have some fun.
The only time they interact in Xtreme Legends.
How about we try heating things up a little?
A fire attack? Perhaps Kenji is more serious than he sounds.
I think we all need to cool down a little. Wouldn't you say?
I'm waiting for the Hojo to open this door. I know they do it. Maybe they do it after Kenji's defeated. I guess I should have just been fighting him this whole time. Yeah, fuck you, by the way, Kenji. You gave me a terrible time during the last stream.
It may interest you to know that we have succeeded in unlocking an interesting portal.
A portal. But you're trying too hard to sound fancy. It's a door. I think all it just has is a bunch of gold. Yeah. Unfortunately, this stage takes way too long for it to actually be worth grinding for gold.
Lord Nobunaga, you...
Hideyoshi? Surprised? I would be. I really didn't want it to come to this.
This is... Actually, I don't know what this is, but I'm sure it's some plan of untold cunning.
Hideyoshi just starts throwing gold everywhere, and Kanatsuku's like, why is he doing this? I can never win the deadlocks.
I can't bear to lose any more money. I'd rather die than go broke.
Yeah, it amounts to once you gain enough gold, Hideyoshi just goes into hyper mode. But otherwise, it's very silly.
Hideyoshi, where's Lord Nobunaga?
I can't tell you that. This is a test. And besides, it'd ruin the fun. This has all been a test of your leadership at first, then of your skill in battle. All you have to do now is pass the final exam.
You mean I have to fight? Not you, old man.
Ow, jeez.
Right then, I'm ready for the challenge.
In a strange sort of way, I think Katsuie is looking forward to this.
Toshiie, I'm proud of the man you've become.
Katsuie. Congratulations, Toshiie. Lord Nobunaga's making you head of his personal bodyguards.
My lord, I am as ever in awe of your magnanimity. I cannot thank you enough for providing this test for Toshiie.
Come back when you're ready to give me a real challenge.
Wow, modest much? Katsuie's pride, huh. The spears do sort of look like Katsuie's, axes. So I guess I can see where the name comes from. Definitely a worse weapon. It doesn't have the attack boost. It has more defense, so I guess this is like the defensive weapon compared to the attack-focused Dragon's Bite, his fourth weapon. Now, who am I gonna play next? I don't really have anyone in mind. I've run out of bots art covers to use. You know, I won't have much time to show this, so, or much chance to show this. So I'll go to the gallery and show, the Xtreme Legends opening. Or the vault, I guess it's called. I showed the regular opening before. May as well show the other opening we have. Alright, I see a few people saying Nobunaga. Hanzo, Yoshimoto, Tatakatsu. Not Mitsuhide. That just makes me want to play Mitsuhide even more, you fool. And if I were going to play anyone, I'd like to play, Nobunaga and Mitsuhide, like, side by side. Because their, like, Dream Sage has a nice correlation between each other. You know what? I'll play Mitsuhide next. I'll play Mitsuhide next, and then I'll play Nobunaga afterwards. That's what I'll do. Alright. Thanks for helping me come to that conclusion, undefeated aristocrat. Alright, so, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.